We've got a 20-foot high cube here. If that looks tall, because that's a 36 by 80 walk door, and you can see that vent is a solid 8 to 10 inches away from the door. Usually we're cutting through vents on walk doors. Well, that's why this is a 20-foot high cube. Not super oddball, but kind of hard to get. So this customer wanted the door right there at the end. You can see we've got this cut out. We generally grind all the corrugation off, so the hole's ready to go. Been over how we cut those a million times. I mean, you can see that cut. You're not getting that cut with the plasma cutter ever. Here's the door, and some of this stuff is outside. The weather's been nice here, so we were working outside a little bit. We generally try to get everything in the shop. But here's the door we assemble. You can kind of see we've got the brace welded on there. I source my own door slabs from the manufacturer. If you need a door slab, I'd say go to Home Depot, grab a door slab. You can see the drip rail that we weld on to the door frame. Most challenging part of these doors is this gap here, and this is kind of wedged in there. You can see that gap there. With our striker and all the tolerances, it really can't be any smaller, and we don't want it any bigger. So the door gap is tricky, and you want a good stop on the stopper on the jamb there. And the reason why we use tubular frame is because the interior finish, a lot of the shipping containers don't have framing inside. This one does not. You don't want like a sheetrock door jamb with the sharp edges. It just looks janky. So we use tubular frame on all the doors. Unfortunately, not a lot of people are really making doors like this. You can't go buy these at the store or anything like that. And then if we build them and ship them, they're just not that cost effective. So besides door slabs, you're kind of on your own as far as building a frame for doors for shipping containers. So that will go in to that hole, and just got to get it square and plumb. We usually look for about a 1/16 of an inch on gaps to get it all squared in there. If we're missing anything, we'll trim a little bit, cut small, trim if you need to. On the standard height containers, you're going to be cutting through the bottom of that vent. It's up to you if you want to remove that vent and move it up, or just cut through the bottom and leave it be. You can do it both ways. I don't really have a preference. Some of the guys in the shop like to move the vent up. I don't mind just cutting through it because you've usually got multiple vents and it just doesn't matter. So if you guys got questions on walk doors, let me know.